I know some people are still in ads hell, so we're gonna spend a little more time. I need to go turn on the timer for glossary. Okay, perfect. I think we should be back. Hi, Cat Wizard. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope the day was restful and or productive for y'all. I'm more about how to do a thing, and I'm excited about that. Doing kind of okay, I guess. Had to skip my Vibe today and have bad brains. I've been grinding botany stuff all day. Mood. Well, not so much on like the Vibe part, but like just the days when you don't have it and it's just like, all right, whatever, time for the grind. I woke up. I woke up later than I would have wanted to, so I didn't get as many things done as I would have liked before getting stream started. But it's okay. Just drop off the thing real quick and then get. Okay, I think that should be covered right now. But yeah, like I'm working on wow, I lost my train of thought. It exploded really loudly. That's annoying. Um I forgot what I was going to say. So let's just play DNF Duel, I guess. Well, whatever it was, my brain was like, you don't remember, and it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna just eject it straight out of your brain, which is annoying, but you know, I guess I gotta hold that, huh? I just gotta hold that because I have completely forgotten. Oh wait, I forgot to double check. Sound settings aren't going probably because I forgot to make sure that those are turned on before I started stream. So, haha. Oh, thank God, I didn't have to actually like reset anything. Because sometimes I have to just reset it when I forget to like turn the sound on, which is annoying. But yeah, today is just gonna be DNF Duel because the game is surprisingly more active than I was expecting. Considering that a lot of people sort of fell off because of how long the a lot of people fell off because of how long the time was between DLC releases and things like that. Specifically, it took them like a full year before we got Spectre as the first DLC character. But people surprisingly like if you just go like run up a random room, people are in there, people still playing, which makes me happy. Um, I really like I really like DNF Duel. At the game overall, it's pretty fun. Um, it is absolutely just ready to like it goes wild. But yeah, we're gonna have us a good time and just play some DNF Duel. I just need to like remind myself how to play the game real quick. Time for range checks. So, as a reminder, right? Um, if we get a little more traffic noise than usual from the background, um, with my from like my microphone, then assume that it's because the windows in the back are open. Um, it's dog days of summer, and all I've got is like a fan. So all I got is a fan. So for the most part, I am I need the windows open so that I don't like bake in here, and also so the place doesn't like smell bad. So yeah, I'm just letting the wind. Well, I'm just letting the fan blow on me a little bit and keep me calm. so it should be set now. Okay, so normals. When I'm playing a fighting game, usually, right, the first thing I want to do is like just stop and remind, especially it's been a minute since I played it, I stop and remind myself, right, what's the maximum range of each of my buttons, right? DNF Duel is basically a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is technically DNF Duel is technically a 6-button game, but really of those, only 5 are used for attacks. One is used for guarding. So you have light, heavy. Well, the game calls them A, B, skill, and MP skill, right? But for all intents and purposes, so yeah, like A, B, skill, and M, and MP skill, right? So yeah, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Missed it. But the basic idea is that you want to hit at the tip of each button. If you're just starting, 3 times straight without missing. If you're just trying to warm up a little bit and you've gotten a little used to it, you go for 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? And the reason why you want to hit with the tip, 1. And the trick is also like look at the space in between you while you're doing it. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? And the whole point of doing that and sort of like aiming for the tip with all your standing buttons and all your crouching buttons is so that you remind yourself of how far your buttons reach, right? Because the thing is, right, with um, with fighting games, right, one of the most important things that um, fighting games kind of like sort of hinge on is how well you understand space, right? Right, spacing. The whole thing about like games and spacing, right, or fighting games and spacing, is that it is not the only thing, right? It is not the only thing that is a part of how you play fighting games, but it is one of the bigger. Um, it is one of the bigger sort of sorry, I'm seeing cool things happen, and so I am type. Yeah, having 2 monitors is simultaneously one of the best and the worst things in the world because you can stop and check things real quick whenever stuff happens. Um, but ha 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 ha. So yeah, the thing about spacing, right? Spacing in fighting games, like I was saying before I lost my train of thought like 3 times in a row, is not the only thing that matters in fighting games, but when you have a good understanding of where your buttons are spaced out to, like where you can stand and press and reasonably get away with certain things, and once you have that like as muscle memory, then you spend a lot less time having to like fight the whole dang, I missed the DP sort of thing, right? Like if people are approaching from you at a certain angle or doing whatever stuff, and you already have um, and you already have um, a couple steps to my brain. Right. Brain, agree with me here. Right. So once you have a pretty good understanding of like your character spacing, right? Like you have a pretty good understanding of how close is too close or how far is too far, whatever that is, right? You basically get put in a position where you can focus a lot less on like you still have to pay attention to where the other person is standing and all that other stuff. But once you have committed, and it takes time and practice, which is why like it's good to just do these drills just to warm up. Like you don't have to do them for like 7 hours or whatever. Like you just do like your first couple minutes when you boot up a fighting game, just like checking your ranges to remind you like how far your buttons reach. And then the basic idea is that like right, like once you've sort of like gotten it sorted out and you have at least a rough idea of like right how far your stuff reaches, that's what makes combos easy because you don't have to spend as much time like well it makes it easier in the sense that like you are preemptively like checking an opponent before they do certain things, or you are like otherwise asserting space in certain ways that they may not be able to contest as easily and all that other stuff. Right? A lot of the time, right, people think, and this is the important thing, a lot of the time, right, people think that hey Steffi, a lot of the time, right, people are like, I can't play a fighting game unless I learn like a 20 hit combo, right? Or they go to like a wiki, or they go to what's it called? They go to the challenge mode in a fighting game. They see that it's like, oh right, like once I start doing the beginner combos, now it starts like asking me to do like 15 or 20 hit combos, and I can't do those. That means I'm not good at fighting games. I can't play fighting games. Like that's it's not quite as upfront, right? Hey, Kettle. And oh yeah, I did say hi to Steffi already. How are you two doing? Hopefully well. But right, the thing I was saying about combos. It is not so much that you should not learn combos when you are first learning a fighting game, but you should not worry about learning long ones. Right? I've talked about combo theory before and how you like chunk out combos into like sections when you're learning them and all that. And that's still relevant. But the main thing is that when you are playing a fighting game, if you are looking to get, like, basically speaking, I'll put it like this. The only time you have to start worrying about optimizing your combos is when you are playing, when you're trying to, like, push through on an improvement. And even then, improving your combos is not the only way to just improve your gameplay, right? Having a better control of, like, your spacing, right? So that you can, like, better control, like, where people are at, where people aren't. Having a better sense of your pressure, right? Like, knowing where you can, like, knowing how you can, like, pressure and keep on top of your opponent, which Spectre isn't, like, bad at, but Striker is better, right? Having, like I was saying before, like, anti-airs and making sure that you can, like, otherwise, like, control space and things like that. I was talking about that before, sorry. My point being is that combos are not the end-all, be-all of how you get good at a fighting game. And when you are first learning how to do combos, if you just do simple stuff like right? Like, if you were to just do, like, stuff like this, if you were first playing, right? That's acceptable. That is entirely acceptable. That is a pretty fucking picture. My brain is, I can feel it right the fuck. Wow. Ooh, baby. Anyway. Right. So even if you're doing, like, really short combos to start off, right? If you're not dropping them, that's more important than doing optimal damage. You can get to optimal damage eventually, right? Like, if I was playing Street Fighter 6 right now, I would demonstrate this by, like, if I'm playing Cammy, standing heavy punch into heavy spiral. If that is the only combo you know how to do when you are first playing Street Fighter 6 and you play Cammy, that is fine, right? Like, you do not have to, like, work immediately on, like, I need to learn how to do links, or I'm not going to be good at Street Fighter 6. It's like, you can wait a little bit, right? I'm doing good, just doing guiding land shenanigans. I find in terms of endgame grind, I actually like afflicted monsters more than whatever this is. Oh, you're playing Monster Hunter World. I was like, guiding land. I was like, guiding lands? And then, like, oh, wait, no. We're talking about World now, not Rise. And I thought perhaps, like, you're talking about Elden Ring. And then I had to go, no. Let's not do that. Brain, please work. So yeah. Yeah. So with combos, right? The main thing that you want to do when you're first learning combos, even if it's like I do one button into special move, and that is the combo I use for, like, the first 5 weeks of the game. Cool, right? But if you are looking to get better at fighting games and you want your combos to become more intricate, that is not bad, but you have to work your way up to it. If you've been playing fighting games for long enough, eventually that process of working your way up to it gets easier the longer you've been playing fighting games. But there's always some degree of, like, you have to retrain your muscle memory. You're going between game to game or whatever it is, right? There's different games with different input buffers, different combo type requirements, things of that nature. The fewer you die, the more you fainted, reduced hunting rewards. Yeah, I know that message well. So as an example, right? A combo that I commonly use with Spectre is right? But that has a couple different parts. 5AA, right? Usually I chunk it in something like this, right? 1, 2, 3. That's one chunk, right? Didn't mean to go there. To me, that combo has, like, combo has 3 distinct parts, right? This is 1, so I do like 5A to B is 1. Or if I wanted to get more complicated, right, I could also add in that. This is like 6 deaths, right? So 1, 2, hang on, 2, 3, 4. I can even do it like that. Pretty classic. But the point being, right, is that I treat these first hits as 1 chunk. Treat the 6S as another chunk, right? Or if I really want to get fancy, once I feel like I got it all down, I treat that whole thing as 1 chunk, right? So if I was practicing it, I might just do like that, just to make sure that I get that down. Or I could even extend it like that, right? And then Shaker Blast, which is this part, I treat that as a new chunk, right? So and then the Booze Knockdown is the last chunk, right? And if that's like, that's still too much, Sean, that's a lot. Okay, we can do 1, 2, we can do like this. A, we do like A, B, B. Treat that as 1 chunk, right? Because the chunks can be whatever size, whatever length and size makes sense. But you want to start thinking of them as like discrete units of thing that you are putting together when you're practicing. Then once you have 1 chunk down, you add in the next chunk after. So if you have like this part and you're good on that, like you can do, you're pretty comfortable doing like this or even this, right? Once you're comfortable with that, right, or however it is you do it, you can add in that as another chunk, and you keep practicing that until you're able to hit that consistently. And then you add another thing on top of it, right? So you do it progressively and iteratively when you're learning a combo. You sort of figure out the first chunk of the combo and get that under your feet on both sides, ideally. Then you build up to like the next part. Then you build up to the next part. Then you build up to the part after that. Then you build up to the part after that. Then you build up to the part after that. Right? And that's, right? That is kind of like the critical part. That's the critical part. You don't necessarily want to like run your way up into like, oh, I'm going to just like try to mash out the whole combo right away. No, you want to progress your way up to it. Take your time, right? Go up step by step by step by step by step. So if I was going to take that sample combo, right? Add on that chunk. Practice that chunk. Once I have that chunk down, work on that. And then keep going from there, right? And even you can do something similar with this even too, right? Where I cheat. This is a discrete chunk. Right? I chunk it the same way, right? I could do those first 4 hits as 1 chunk, so 1, 2. Yeah, that is 3, jump cancel that, knockdown is 4, right? And you don't have to chunk it the way like I'm chunking it. You can do smaller ones, bigger ones, whatever works for you, right? point is not necessarily to be like super prescriptive about this, but just to give you an idea of like how it is that you think about these things and how it is that you learn these things. That particular combo is a little harder, so I don't like to go for it as often. Mostly because the hard part is you have to wait a little bit and time your 2S for after you land, and then the hard part mostly is getting the low angle boost, because you have to basically do this. You have to do this jump cancel and then do booze almost immediately. It's like almost like instant. It's like an instant air. It's like instant air. But if you do it too fast, right? If you do it too fast, you get a fast fall like that. If you do it too slow, the booze whiffs like that, right? So for my part, usually I prefer not to use this one, even though it is technically a little bit more useful in the sense that you can do like this, right? But you have to be very careful. It's a very sensitive combo if you do that one because of how many hits come before it. But it is generally more. It's better for confirming, but it's kind of wild. Oh wait, Kettle. I hope the plumbing gets fixed soon then. I'm sorry. I saw you said plumbing is in shambles, but, you know, otherwise doing pretty well. I am sorry to hear about that. I hope that it gets fixed soon, and I hope that you are not having to, like, that you are not having to, like, do that sort of shenaniganry. The joys of a septic tank, I guess. Yeah. And the constant rain. Yeah, that's not helping. Mhm. Yeah, unfortunate. But yeah. So let's talk a little bit about combo theories, right? The main thing with DNF duel. Well, first of all, I hope that the rain does ease up. And second of all, I hope that whatever expenses are happening as far as like the septic stuff goes, that y'all managed to come through all right on that. I do not want to imagine what kind of like shenaniganry could potentially ensue from that. But I hope it all comes together well. But yeah, combo theory and DNF and things like that. So different games handle this differently. Right? But for DNF duels purposes, let's talk about the way that it handles how it handles like combos and stuff, right? So oftentimes, right, depending on how many hits are already in your combo, that tends to affect certain behaviors, as well as like certain other properties also do it. Um, in DNF Duel, right, most of the time, if a move has like high enough, if your combo hasn't been prorated super hard, then generally speaking, in DNF Duel, most times when you knock somebody down, right, you will notice that they only recover when they're near the ground, right? Even if you chip, right? Even if you knock them down from the air. Right? Even if you knock them down while they're in the air. Even if you happen to knock them down like right before they hit the ground, right? However, generally speaking, if you have a combo in DNF Duel where I'm trying to like make sure that I do this correctly. It's gonna be a little hard, so let me try this. Even with like ground attacks, right? Again, this combo is finicky, so I don't like doing it. Right? Most of the time, when you're doing combos in DNF Duel, it is very rare that characters will recover in midair. They will usually be in a hit state until they like fall to the ground, hit the ground, and like get to roll, right? That is pretty much, right? That's the limitation. However, right, if you hit a character that is falling in the air with moves that are like light enough, as you can see here, at least from what I understand, and I could be wrong about this because I'm not an expert on DNF Duel, but basically if you hit a character that's in the air, you hit a character that's falling while they're in the air with like, let me see something. Make sure that I'm not like funky in this thing. So yeah, generally speaking, right, if you hit somebody with trying to make sure that I am explaining this correctly. Yeah, so basically, right, once you hit somebody with like an A or B attack while they are in the air, that's when you get an air reset. Otherwise, if you are able to keep hitting your opponent with skills and MP skills, as long as you have kept them from hitting the ground, I think generally proration does not play that much of an effect in terms of like Like, I don't think it plays as much of an effect in combos unless you are explicitly trying to like catch somebody with a normal into a special, right? There are ways to do that, right? As you can see. So it's not impossible. It's not impossible to like catch somebody, do a normal, and then do a normal into like a special, right? It's done. Yeah, like as you can see, right, it is still possible. But if you've been hitting an opponent for a long time, then generally what will happen is that the amount of time that you will have to catch them out of an air combo, catch them in an air combo using a normal, will generally decrease, right? Yeah, it'll generally decrease, right? So if you're trying to like get, if you're trying to get combos correct, right? So you saw that one was much longer, and then when I tried to do the first hit into JM, whiffed, right? That's usually where proration kind of comes into play, as far as like combos in DNF duel. If you're able, like, you can go from, like, you can't instantly do it, but you can keep going together like specials and MP specials without you can keep going together like specials and MP specials. Oh, it's an unlimited. Oh, it's like an unlimited match room. I may not get any fights. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go to the other one because it said both players leave. I'm gonna go to the other one that was there because it said both players leave, which means that the rotation. Yeah, it looks like they're doing like first attempts or something. So yeah, just open up my own room. Only because both of the ones that are up are either doing really long sets and I don't want to interrupt, or yeah, like both of the rooms that are up, people are doing like really long sets and I don't want to get into that. So maybe I'll also just go like, let's dip into ranked, I guess, and see if I get anybody there. Because a lot of those sets look like they're running long, and I do not want to interrupt those. So if the sound cuts out on occasion, it's because I'm stopping to like check some other stuff in between like loading screens. Yeah. So that's why, even though that combo is harder, generally speaking, it's more flexible, right? Because you can do this. Because the main issue with like doing a combo, like for example, one, as you can see, it causes side switch because Spectre is still a little bit too close, right? If you do this one, you don't side switch, you keep the same side, right? So these are useful for different things, right? If you want to keep the same side, you go for that combo. And it allows you to apply pressure, it keeps you relatively close-ish, right? All this other stuff. But it's also hard, right? So there are times in some matchups where I'm like, okay, I can't hit this right now, and I'll literally just do that one, or I'll do like this one instead, right? If I'm like, okay, I can't really hit like, and I'll accept that I get the side switching, whatever, right? But ideally, let's do some, right? But yeah, there are times where, right, let's say I'm in the corner, right? And it's like, I need to get out of the corner, and I get a hit. So, like, I'm in the corner, right? And I need to get out of the corner. I'm in the corner and I need to get out, and I managed to get, like, a hit here. Hit the wrong direction. Right? Now I'm out of the corner, and we've got a side switch, right? So, like with everything, right, there are times where, like, the combo that you do is mostly dependent on the situation. And because of how intimidating that is sometimes a thing where I'm gonna create a room. And we'll do first the threes. But yeah, right? And that's why I'm like, knowing combos is important, sure, but you really and truly have to do a thing where you sort of like have to assess, like, right, where am I on the screen? Right? Like, where am I on the screen? How does that affect which combo I do? All this other stuff, right? Which is why, especially when you're first learning, keep it short and keep it simple. Because learning how to consider that stuff is also really intimidating, right? Like, I'll be the first one to admit straight up that, like, learning how to, like, deal with the possibility that you will in fact, like, get run up on, right? That's scary, you know? And one of the things that you really have to one of the things that you sort of adjust to over time as you're playing a fighting game, and why you have, okay, I say have to, but I mean this only in the context of, if you are, like, really really, like, invested in, we might switch to Street Fighter, because I love DNF, but matches are a little bit slower than I was expecting, and I don't have super long, and because I started late, we don't have as long today, and I want to make sure that we at least get some fights in. So I'm gonna call a switch to Street Fighter. Actually, because I wouldn't mind normally just, like, sitting and talking shop about this kind of stuff, but also I literally took too long. So to get started, because I had some other stuff before Sheen happened. So I want to make sure that like I actually get fight game. So we're gonna do some Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6.
I am still gonna warm up though, because now that I'm switching games, this is one of those things where it's like, right, lol.
Fighting ground. Online. Practice. Training.
Let's play some music, I guess. I forgot to put a go live post on. Oh, whatever. It's okay.
Training room.
I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill them all.
Training room.
I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm
Billy.
already a veteran. Success is my medicine.
All right, I'm right.
So, but the warm-up principles are still the same thing. Even in Street Fighter 6, you can just extend it to like YouTube 6 buttons. That trades, so I shouldn't press anything after that. That still trades. That still trades. However, that's good to know. Okay, that still trades, like, how fast? Yeah, it's still a 4.12 for Ryu. Okay, that's good to know. People are trying to like jab out of that. They get done up. Only by like light combo fire, not like light or medium, not heavy. For that one, it's either medium or heavy. Off of that. Okay, that makes sense. So from standing heavy, use fast conduit fire, stop, jab. Standing heavy, medium, crouching heavy, also use medium. Okay, that's good. Close enough. Get my nice little 60 inputs checked real quick. Make sure I can do these correctly.
Here we go.
wanted to just practice one. Good stuff. What I just did right there is called a tick throw. So one of the important things for Lily, right, is that after using Wind Clap like this, if she gets a Condor Spire, right, like a Wind Clap Condor Spire, she is close enough that if she presses Standing Light Kick afterward, she will counter hit people mostly like trying whatever. Oh, okay, after. I gotta wait. I'm gonna wait for the ad to finish before I finish explaining this. I'm gonna wait for ads to finish and I'm gonna explain how this works because this is very important. In my mind, this is like very important for sorry, how do you say? I want to talk about it because it's important for how like it works and what she does. But let's finish. Perfect. We're back. Here is how we deal with and how we work with the whole thing of, oh, right. So, right, here's the principle. We have Windclad Spire, right? In most cases, unless somebody's like mashing out like Overdrive, Shoryuken, or Super Move or something, and I don't even think there's enough of a gap for them to do that. Well, we can test that. I don't have to just say it and go like, well, I don't know. I can literally test it. So let's test it actually, right? Yeah. So basically, unless somebody like commits to using a super or like overdrive shoryuken or something to get you to piss off, right? Case in point, right? Right? Like they have to commit to either like overdrive shoryuken or Shinku Hadoken or any other thing that has like strike involved or full involved to get through, right? If they don't do that, and they're trying to just like, for example, if they're just trying to like do a standing light, right? And you do Lily's standing light, counter hit that you get, right? Let me show you what the map. The counter hit that you get leaves you at like 7 frames of advantage. Those and command throws both start up in 5 frames. Right? Even if Ryu chose not to do a reversal, right? I'm -1 in this situation, right? In this situation, I am safe, right? Because basically the fastest move in Street Fighter 6 starts up in 4 frames. So if my minus is not, if I'm not like -3 or -4, I am generally safe, right? Which means that even if they don't like do anything after, right? You can do that directly. Because like Wind Clad Spire is +1, even on block, right? Even if I don't press it. You can either do it like directly into that, or do that. You can do that just to check to see if they pressed anything. And if they did press something, right? If they did press something, the counter hit indicator will be pretty big, pretty chunky. So it's like pretty difficult to miss. Nine frames. So what else does Lily have? I don't think I can like. I think in that situation I have to like just go straight into. Hang on. Nope. I think I maybe have to just go like straight like. I'm trying to think of like what else I could do off of that, but I don't think I have enough plus frames to like really do a lot. So I wonder. Do this, Spire. Do this. Hold on. Have my check. Not too slow. So it's yeah. I'm not sure if I have anything that I can do as a link after that. Which is fine, because it may just mean that like I take that hit, I have the time to like sit, plan out, wait a little bit, tick throw, right? And that's fine. If Lily got something substantial off of that, it'd be really good. And I don't know if they would do that with her because, whew.
Here comes a new challenger.
All right.
I'm ready. No
Let's see how well I actually knew. So I don't know the Candy versus Lily matchup from Lily's side of it.
Thanks.
So yeah, I got hit by that. But I'm not gonna die. Yeah.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
This is good information. You know. Too early. Too early. Good. Yeah, you tried it. I respect it, but no. Okay. I wasn't expecting it to reach that far.
Right.
That's fair. I was not expecting that to reach that far. That was a good call. They really want to. They really want to get a dive kick. No. You're making it too obvious when they want to dive kick. So. Throw. So. Hey, Mr. Trim, how you doing? Yep. No. Oh, I should have done Thunderbird. Oh! Yep, done deal. How you doing, Mr. Trim? Hopefully well.
Lily wins. It's showtime. Face it straight.
Okay, it seemed as a bit of post-salt aftercare since finishing Elden Ring DLC. How are you? I'm doing alright. I wanted to play DNF Duel today, but rooms were up in DNF Duel, but it looked like a lot of people playing like a lot of really long sets, and I didn't want to interrupt them. So we switched over to Street Fighter instead. Bro. But now the DX. Okay. Good throw. Nope. I don't know what they did, but I don't know what they pressed or what they did, but they got a little bit too bold.
Or die.
That's fair. Good.
Give my chance.
Yeah. That's final fault. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Yes. However, well, I still have to worry about Super R3, so I can't be like too focused. But yeah, it's also that. Like, mostly it's a thing where like Cammy, there's a lot of things that she can like do to sort of like, you know, dictate space a little bit in ways that Lily cannot. But mostly it's that I have to be a little cleaner with like I have to do that.
Lily wins.
I don't know. I sort of know why they did that.
It's
Sort of.
showtime.
My assumption is that they thought I was gonna press a button. And the problem with that is that that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so I'm jumping at. So that's the thing. If I keep getting caught by that, I keep jumping at the. I keep jumping at the same spot on the screen, and that's why they can tell.
Fighters.
Assuming based on the fact that you were like, yeah, hold salt, the shadow of the earth tree. Just so we talking, because that sounds like FromSoft doing some FromSoftening. There. This is honestly FromSoft at their worst. Yeah. know about the end of it, but I know that based on somebody else's reaction to it, that yeah, like people are feeling a type of way about Shadow of the Earth Tree. It's Pico. I didn't get the X, or that would have killed. So yeah, you see how this is the spacing stuff comes into play, right? Because Lily's buttons have really big disjoints, right? Where I've watched my girlfriend playing it, and she's liked it so far, but I don't think she's finished it. Yeah, Cat was good. Based on like Falcon's reaction, that's why I was like, oh, My experience with Elden Ring, both base game and DLC, is a lot like experience with Game of Thrones. Oh. And DRM and GRM is both. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. That was how that went. That. Well. The only complaint so far. There are like 3 names in the game and everyone shares them. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't know this matchup at all. It's gonna be great. I don't know this matchup at all. It's gonna be great. Yeah, okay, I can't get stocks that easily. Unless I'm like literally full screen. Ooh! Haha! What a punish. Be careful, because now he's command for doing that. Ah, damn it! Yeah, that's why. How's the high base? How you doing? But yeah, this matchup is kind of a pain. Even if I was playing Cammy, it would be kind of annoying still, because with Cammy, because of the changes to spin knuckle, Cammy has to like. Put me out of the corner. Okay. Yeah, I got got. I will hold that. That's my own fault. So yeah, basically the hard part about fighting Akuma is that
Take this. Wing that.
fireballs are kind of pain. And there's also that, right? This is also kind of just the way that like a lot of like Shoto characters play as far as like Street Fighter is concerned, right?
Wing that.
Alright, can't do that. And if I jump, that happens, right? Yep, that's fair. That was I said Thank you, Shen.
Get ready, fighters.
Yeah, this one's a little rough. Ooh. Ah, nope. I could have canceled it into something and like busted that, but yeah, and then I'm burned out. Yeah, that wasn't going anywhere. Yeah, I got fucked up.
Akuma wins.
Fine. So how you doing, Shin? Hopefully well. Yeah, Akuma's annoying. I'm more annoyed that they then left, but that's just more so because I really wanted that matchup and I wanted more. But that's mostly just because I am stubborn and I like having long sets to learn these things.
Here comes a new challenger.
Cosmo and Shang calling people nerds on Beyonce. Yeah.
Straight.
Wing that. Wing that. Wing that. Wing together. Wing that.
Where you going?
Get there. There it is, right?
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
Okay.
I gotcha.
I was expecting another walk-up jab, so I tried to parry, and I got hit instead. Blast. Good. Blast.
Wing dash.
Maybe.
Wing dash. Go forward. Here we go.
And now the trick is that you don't do that every time. Awesome, right? Like, that's fair.
Wing together.
Wasn't far enough. I was too far away, rather. Okay. Yeah, thank God. So yeah, imagine making it such a count not being a massive fucking nerd, right?
Round! Triumph or die!
Wing dash. Go forward. Wing dash. Wing together.
Blast. Yep. Ah, that was good. Oh, you're dead. Natural swing, baby! I love playing Lily so much. Such a good character.
Showtime!
Like,
Face it straight!
I just... Nope.
Get ready, fighters! Triumph or die!
Up. Yeah. That button that Luke was just using to hit me, that's his 2 MP, his crouching medium punch. Before they nerfed it, that button used to be a menace. Nope, that's my own fault. Why did I punch 2 MP there? Good punch.
Where you go? Too slow. Take this.
Last. Now it's too far out of range.
Where you go?
Jab. Good heaven!
Lily, win.
I love Thunderbird. What a good move. Lily's critical art and her super R3, I fuck up the input a lot because it's a double 360. So it's like you have to do a full circle and then like another part of one. But because I do not do that very well under pressure and I have to churn that out, and because you can jump Lily on reaction, I prefer mostly to just like save my meter for super R1 and super R2. I don't like to use her super R3.
Here we go.
Oh, good reaction. Good reaction. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta be careful. Up 2. Ah! I did the wrong version. And blast. Damn! Oh, damn. I judged the distance right that time, but throw.
Here we go.
Lol. Lamau.
The voice
I got you, Shan.
Final round. Triumph.
Cosmo states that they know that phasing her. Yeah, even so. Yep. Oh, I'm in the corner, so that was worth the burnout. No, that's my fault. I got a little iffy. Last. Yeah, I might. Yeah, I'm toasted. I'm toasted. I took too much damage out of too many trades. Yeah, toasted. That's me. And that's my own fault. I took too much damage out of trades. Ah, that's fair. Blech. Yeah. Blast. I'm not using my heavy as much as I should be. Nope, didn't want to do that. Sand blast, sand blast. Ah, wasn't fast enough. You can break through drive impacts with, oh, that's gonna hurt. I'm not that good.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph or die.
And that's why you want to be careful about Sand Blast. That's why you want to be careful about like where you throw Sand Blast, because with Loop, if you are careful and you're at the right distance, then yes, you can in fact just like drive impact Sand Blast and he eats shit. Very useful. Go. There we go.
Lily wins.
So the change in strategy that I made there is that the moment I saw that their drive gauge is getting low, I'm like, okay, I just need to stand a little bit outside of a little bit outside of range and just annoy them with like that, and we're good to go. And that's how I made that work. Last. Yeah, I wasn't watching my toes. Don't do that! I didn't wait long enough for the good throw. I try not to do that very often because, or at least if I do it, I basically need to learn how to mix it up with other things, specifically to like catch people unaware of like the threat. Oh wow, that was good. Literally pressed it at like the last possible moment. Good. I respect that. I don't respect that though. Way too far out for that. Good. Last, same last. Okay. See? And that's why you can't go for the command throw all the time after in the particular situation, right? Because even like a regular ooh, that was good. Even a regular throw in that situation where like jump back, it would have whipped and I would have gotten punished. So like the trick is that every now and again, right? To keep people honest, right? After you do ooh. Yeah, good. Damn it, I missed. Timing on the, I got the timing wrong. I did that late. See? One of Lily's battle shouts I keep on hearing as eat thins, probably eat this. Maybe? It's either you're hearing it, it's either win dance or go for it. Or yeah, it might be that you're just hearing win dance. Funny. Yeah, see? So you can't always go for the command throw. Sometimes you have to like do other stuff to keep them like honest and keep them from like doing stuff. Right? And so that's the thing I have to learn now, right? Where it's like... Yep. Rising uppercut. Yeah, it should have been plus enough. I don't know why I'm not getting that punish. Why I'm not getting that correctly. I guess it could be a spacing thing, but last. Yeah. It is that I'm last. I need to be careful about those jumps. I have to be careful about those jumps. Yep, sandblast. It's gonna hurt, but I'm not dead. Gotcha.
Lily wins.
It's showtime.
I just love holding on to meter exclusively for that. Sandblast, sandblast, sandblast. Yep. Good job. Need to hear about the jumps. Ooh, that was good. Nope. I was checking with jabs there, either because I just wanted to try to like stuff him while he was trying to walk out, or in the case of the drive impact that you saw there, right? All I had to do was then press the I button. It's like, haha, get dunked on. Fair, check me. Up we go. Slow. Memphis! Yeah. Sandblast. Yeah. And then I'm probably gonna get Scott. I might have gotten a little bit closer.
Final round. Triumph or die.
Didn't wait long enough. Nope. The throw. And that's why I shouldn't have done it twice. Because like the hard part is that basically what I'm trying not to trick myself into doing, I have to like try to stop reacting to sandblasts that aren't happening. So. Give him another one.
Wing that.
Take left. Take left. Take left. Take left. Take left.
Go forward.
Oh, it wasn't enough to kill.
Where you going?
And they didn't press a button fast enough during the drive rush. If Luke had pressed any button during that drive rush, she might have had enough momentum to just like pop me in the face, and it would have been a done deal. But didn't.
My chance. Take this.
Take left.
Wing that. Go forward. Wing that. Wing together.
You guys should have done that.
Go forward.
Take left.
Nah, I'm not plus enough after that. Really what I was trying to do there. Would have been cute if it had worked, but it wouldn't have worked. Yep.
Take left. Take left.
I need to be careful about that. Because I'm gonna do that, thinking a sandblast is coming at some point, I'm gonna get fucking done up.
Wing that.
Take left. Take left.
I'm not gonna be able to get out with that for very long.
Globes.
There's a reason why I saved that for like that specific thing. Because like savvy enough player will be looking for dive and then punish it.
Wing that.
Too slow.
Yeah.
Take left.
Go forward.
Where you going?
I didn't have enough frames to really do anything like that.
Wing that. Go forward. Oh no.
Take left. Take left. Fighting uppercut.
Here you go.
Good work.
Yeah, and this is the kind of thing I mean, right? Like, remember how I told y'all earlier that it's like, yeah, no, keep your combo short if you have to? Like, was that the most optimal punish that Luke could have gotten off of that hit? No. But look at what happened. I'm nearly dead, right? Like, that's the thing. You can always work on optimizing your combos over time, but if you're focusing too hard on like always trying to get the perfect hit, you're cheating yourself, right? There.
Go to sleep. Take left. Take left. Take left. Where you going? Take left.
Luke specifically is dangerous to like put buttons out sometimes because I'm dead. Because if you notice, like Luke's jab moves him forward a bit. Luke is very good at if you're pressing buttons for no reason, he will in fact like just swing on you and catch you with a button sometimes.
Where you going? Too slow.
I got the jab, but I didn't react in time. I do that.
Wing that. Go for it. Oh no.
I got too greedy. I got too greedy. I should have just done LP. I should have just done LP. LP. I think I would have been close enough that he couldn't have jumped out. But I got greedy. I did HP, which doesn't have enough range. Ah, god damn it. Ah, good son. And that time, I was like, I am reasonably certain that burned out as they are, and because I'm in kill range, they're gonna try to do wake up SA3. And I was correct. Oh, light sandblast, so we recovered in time. But wasn't close enough to finish the food. Perfect. Good though. I did wake up drive and pack up and died for it. I deserved it. If I hadn't done that, I might have still died because I would have like slipped the show because I wasn't gonna tech that. I'm gonna be real, I wasn't gonna tech that show. So I probably still would have died, but at least I would have gotten like a yeah. So it looks like part of it is that I need to start going back and testing him with more wind, with like gather, with doing like wind gather more often. Just a little. I have to be careful because like oh, that felt good. I'll give them one more because we're coming close to those ads and I gotta like get off. Good throw. Take a throw. I'm not dead, but it's close. Yep. And I started mashing when I got up like a clown.
Get ready, fighters. Triumph
I'm
or
not even the right fighter, so it's my own fault. So that's good.
Here we go.
final round. Triumph or die.
Wings together.
Where you going?
Wings together. Wings that.
Put me out of the corner.
Where you going?
Luke wins.
As if I keep going, I'm gonna overshoot my time out a bunch. I'm gonna wait for Axe to finish, and then we're gonna get up out of here. I want to push one more. I wanted to push one more, but we had one more while the Axe we're going, and if I go over, then there's something else that I need to do that I'm going to be late to. So I gotta do that. So thank y'all for coming by. I appreciate it very much. Let me see who I can go send you to go hang out. Let me see here. If I had to bet anything, yeah. Yeah, I'll go figure out who we're gonna go hang out with. I just need to get the right things open and we'll take a bit of a look see here. Go back on some melting blood. About who we're gonna go hang out with. Give me like a little bit of, just give me like half a second. Okay, I don't think any of those people are on right now, but let's go do a look-see. Thank you so much for coming by, everybody. I deeply appreciate it. I need to sit down and like knock out the thing for Breath of Fire 4, but we should be past the icky part before we start streaming Breath of Fire 4 on Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. That's the plan. This upcoming Wednesday is going to be more Shoot Lancer development, probably. If you want to know more about Shoot Lancer, you can go check out munity.itch.io/shootlancer-prototype. If you want to learn more about the game dev co-op that I'm making it with, Unity, I'm a co-founder there, in addition to being like the lead programmer and game designer for Shoot Lancer itself. You can learn more about us at munity.games or join our Patreon either at the free or $5 tier at patreon.com/munity. If you want to check out me and my links personally, cohost.org/SJSaysGames is where I do a lot of like my social media posting these days. Stream VODs are up at youtube.com/@SJSaysGames. Ko-Fi, if you want to support me in the stream but don't want to give money to Amazon and Jeff Bezos, is basically the best way to do that. I get $4 change out of a $5 monthly subscription on Ko-Fi. And then my throne has gifts that you can help contribute to by like crowdfunding or one-off purchases for both the stream and just for like general streamer appreciation stuff. And then last but not least, my card has all my other social media links on it. We are gonna go hang out with. This is still on the move. We're not going to. Asa and she also are, but let's see. Let me see something. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go hang out with Pom Pom. They are a variety streamer that also happen to do art streams sometimes, but they are currently playing some Zenless Zone Zero. So when we get over there, give them an FH those rates. Let them know who sent you, all that other stuff. Zenless Zone Zero is a gacha game, so if that's not your thing, if you don't like gacha mechanics and things like that, and you're like, I can't watch this thing or I'm going to literally be tempted to do unwise things, now's your time to dip. I understand completely. But yeah, let them know who sent you all that other stuff. Until next time I see y'all, whenever that is, whether that's next Wednesday, this upcoming Sunday, or even next Friday. Wash your hands, wear a mask, don't go outside if you don't have to, be excellent to each other. Bigots, racist, terrorists, sexists, anti-queer folks, or Zionists. Dear reminders, Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human, reproductive rights are human. Palestine must be free, Congo must be free, Sudan must be free. These are just the things that I believe, and these are the things that I go forward and carry into the world. So, thank y'all for coming by. Until the next time I see you, take care, yeah? Alright. Deuces.